Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. On the move, headed right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
Throwing again is Dak. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
47.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets him around 6 there. It's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hey, kill! 27. 26.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34.
Yeah! Here we go!
Motion man sent left. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Angel. Hey, Ken. Up, let's go. Tonight.
2nd down and 10. Fields. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields on third. Oh, Kirby Joseph gets him. It's an interception. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Well, you know this firsthand, partner. You get hit making a throw, you know this is a possibility. And that crowd cheer then confirmed it for him as he got off the ground, picked off, and in this case, taken back for six as well.
Yeah, I hated that sound.
I know.
Not only are the pads crunching me, but that crowd telling you it is going the other way. That's what you got to do to these quarterbacks in this league. You got to hit them, you got to harass them, and mistakes will follow.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go, son. 19 instruction. Set.
They go right back to Hall. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. But there's room for more, and they know it.
At the 50-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yes, punch right. Here we go, son. Right.
Fields out of the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 3rd down.
And 7.
Chips clear. 319, get that. Up. Hey, can. EQ. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. He drives it up to the 24. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Dak now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Palmer motioning right. Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Running down the left side. There it is, touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with ball. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. Again, he hits the second level. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
They give on second to Hall. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To the air, third and long. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets, 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Now second and 6.
Second and 6 now. Chased out to his right. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions looking at second and 1. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
46.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the in route. Has room into the secondary. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Gibbs. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Ooh, snaps a little slow. And the kick is blocked. Has a hole left. Room to run. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points. Well, Brock, you never want to take the point after for granted, and this play shows why. However unlikely, we don't see it often, but there's always a chance that they can get through for the block, and then it's a foot race down the field.
And then you got to really give credit, right? In the credit pie, give a slice to everybody because it takes them all on special teams. It starts with making the block, and then everybody alert enough to transition to set up the return.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Fields on first down. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. He's out in the clear. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, Ken. West right zip.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, Ken.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's brought down at the line. Now a
timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
No mas, no mas. Here we go. Green 19, get it. Alpha, 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 let's go. Easy, 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 easy. Hey, Chan. Bunch right. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Hey, 47.
Palmer coming in motion left. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
A 3-yard pickup.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he is down at the 30-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Lions 35, Jets 16.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Miller on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
35. Jets 23. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
There we go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions go up by 19.
42. Jets 23. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Toss play. This is Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
First down throw for Fields. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
15 more yards. Easy. Another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Fields. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack.